why in this video I won't answer the question of what the consciousness is, because I don't know what it is. In fact, no one knows. Instead, I will try to explain why the problem of consciousness is the hardest problem in neuroscience. Now, what do I mean by the word consciousness? Imagine your everyday life. From the moment you wake up, you experience everything you do. Now the question is, what happens in your brain when you have this conscious experience of being yourself? Let's look at the structure of the brain. Our brain is a complicated system of billions of cells which have a unique property to communicate with each other. To send a message, brain cells called neurons generate electric impulses or spikes. When the neuron gets excited enough, special pores made of proteins open up and sodium ions rapidly move inside the cell. Immediately after that, potassium ions leave the cell. The movement of ions creates the voltage change on the membrane, which is called electrical spike or action potential. While the 1 millimeter worm Caenorhabditis elegans has 302 neurons, there is over 100 billion neurons in our brain, and to function, they have to be connected. It's estimated that average neuron is connected to 10,000 other cells. These connections are called synapses. Synapses are very small and there are a lot of them. 1 cubic centimeter of the brain tissue would have around 3 million synapses in it. A brain of 3-year-old has around 10 to the 15 synapses. This is 1 quadrillion of connections. As child grows up, some of connections will get lost if they aren't used, while others will get strengthened, making each human brain one of the kind. Synapses are tiny gaps between the neurons, and this is the place in the brain when the electricity stops and the chemistry begins. To transmit a message, a spiking neuron releases special chemicals into synapse, called neurotransmitters. Today we know about 100 of neurotransmitters. Some of them are well known to public like dopamine or serotonin, while the function of other scientists don't understand yet. So imagine that right now while you're watching this video, billions of neurons generate electrical spikes and release neurotransmitters, which will define your sensations, mood decisions and thoughts. Now the question is, how comes that activation of one group of neurons gives you subjective experience of hearing and activation of another group of neurons creates visual images in your mind? You don't even need your eyes or ears. If you just electrically stimulate particular areas in your brain, it will feel as if you are hearing or seeing something. So this is a question. How electrochemical activation of particular neuronal networks produce conscious experience, creating the mind from the brain?